Cultures under the microscope. Insights into cultures around the globe.
Scotland is well known for bagpipe, kilt, whitsky, golf, and the Loch Ness Monster. The legend of Loch Ness has inspired many filmmakers and is important to the region's tourism industry. In this week's Culture Rendezvous edition, Raymond McRobbie of Scotland will tell us some facts that you may not know about the Loch Ness mystery. Hi Ray, welcome to VOV 24/7's Culture Rendezvous. Could you briefly introduce about yourself?
My name is Raymond. I live in Hanoi. I'm from Scotland originally. I live in the northeast of Scotland, which is quite close to Inverness and where the Loch Ness Monster is supposedly from. I've been in Hanoi for a year. I'm going to be here for a long time because Hanoi is awesome.
So tell me what the story is behind the Loch Ness Monster.
The Loch Ness Monster is a mythological creature which supposedly lives in the body of water known as Loch Ness in the north of Scotland in the United Kingdom. Loch Ness is situated in the Scottish Highlands next to the city of Inverness. Loch, or Loch, spelled L-O-C-H, is the name for a lake in Scotland.
Many people seem to insist that the sea creature is real. What do they say it looked like?
It is often described as being large in size with a long neck, like that of a giraffe, or more commonly like a dinosaur, like a brontosaurus, and with humps that you can see coming out from the water. For almost 100 years, people have tried to catch images of the monster by taking photographs or even using radar systems and sonar systems to detect it in the waters.
There seems to be lots of photographs of the Loch Ness Monster, even though scientists say it doesn't exist. Where do these images come from?
Well, modern interest in the monster was sparked way back in 1933 when a man named George Spicer and his wife saw what they say was a most extraordinary form of animal cross the road right in front of their car. They described the creature as having a body that was 4 feet high, 25 feet long, with a long, wavy, narrow neck, slightly thicker than an elephant's trunk. They couldn't see any limbs on the creature at all, and it lurched across the road, so they say, towards the loch, which was 20 yards away. The next two sightings were deemed to be simply animals like otters playing around in the water. But then, the year after, 1934, the most popular image of the Loch Ness Monster was taken. It was known as the surgeon's photograph because the man at the time, who was a gynecologist, did not want his name to be in the newspapers with the picture. He did not want to be known. So it wasn't published, so they called it the surgeon's photograph. It was almost believed as late as the 1990s that this was a genuine image of the Loch Ness Monster. It's worth checking out the picture on Google to see it. But an investigation and a documentary in the 90s discovered that it was nothing more than an elaborate hoax.
So what happened?
The creature was reportedly a toy submarine built by Christian Sperling in an attempt to trick the newspaper still around today called the Daily Mail. He and two others bought a toy submarine and wood putty to create the head and neck of the Loch Ness Monster. After testing it in a local pond, the group then went to Loch Ness, where they took photographs near a tea house. When they heard a water bailiff or water policeman approaching, they sank the model, and presumably they say that it's still somewhere in the water. The man who developed the photographs sold the first one to the Daily Mail, and then they went and published it and announced that the monster had been captured on film.
It must be quite easy to fake pictures these days, so it looked like maybe we'll never get the true story.
There have been scientific searches set up under the waters of Loch Ness to try and get further information, but nothing concrete has ever come up yet. People continue to make sightings, but they can usually be explained by regular local animals, camera trickery, or shadows due to logs or nearby trees and the ripples in the water. 2 years ago, 2015, even Google took their famous Street View cameras and attached them to a boat to try and get more evidence. But alas, nobody has yet found the real Loch Ness Monster. Maybe when I go home next year, I will try to find him.
Thank you, Ray, for the talk. See you next time for more cultural stories from Scotland. For VOV 24/7's Culture Rendezvous segment, I'm Tu Lee. Catch you next time.
And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? Will ye go, lassie, go?
Cultures under the microscope. Insights into cultures around the globe.